Hey everybody, Riffer here, and today we're going to learn the differences between acoustic and electric guitars. A question I often get when people find out I play guitar is, do you play acoustic or electric guitar? Well, the truth is, as far as playing technique and music theory, they're the same. If you can play one, you can play the other. Which you prefer really depends on the style and genre you are trying to play. That being said, there are some distinct differences you should be aware of. Number 1. Sound. Probably the most important thing about any instrument is the sound it makes. In general, acoustic guitars have a warmer, natural sound, whereas electric guitars have a variety of sounds, ranging from crisp, clean sounds, fuller, clean sounds, overdriven sounds, and even distorted sounds. However, even with all its sounds, it's very difficult, arguably even impossible, for an electric guitar to get that natural acoustic sound. Number 2. Setup. When you play an acoustic guitar, the guitar is pretty much all you need. Some acoustic guitars can plug into amplifiers, but for the most part, you don't need them. In general, you can just pick up an acoustic guitar and go. An electric guitar, on the other hand, requires what's called an amplifier. In order to plug into the amplifier, you'll also need at least 1/4 inch cable. In addition, if you want to add effects, you'll need additional cables for any pedals you want to plug into your effects chain. If you're new to guitar, don't worry about effects for now. We'll cover it in a later lesson. Number 3. Strings. Acoustic guitar strings are generally made of either bronze or brass. Acoustic strings are usually a bit thicker than electric strings because they need to project sound more. Electric guitar strings are typically made of steel, nickel, or chromium because of magnetic properties needed to help the pickups get a good sound. Because electric guitars project sound through an amplifier, its strings are a little bit thinner than acoustic strings, making them a little bit easier to bend. It's also important to note that an electric guitar's neck is slightly skinnier than an acoustic, so the strings are a little bit closer together. The width of the neck isn't too important, so I wouldn't obsess about it, as it's really just a style and preference choice, but it is something worth noting. Number 4. Frets. The only really important thing to note here is that an acoustic guitar typically goes up to about 15 frets before cutting off. A typical electric guitar goes up to about 22 frets before cutting off. This allows electric guitars to more easily play high-pitched solos. So there you have it. These are what I believe to be the most important differences between acoustic and electric guitars. Here's a quick recap of the important differences we went over. I hope you found this information useful. If you're still wondering about what kind of guitar you should buy, I plan to release a buying guide in the near future, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Your donations really help me continue doing this. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at therealriffer.com. Hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.